Bonjour tout le monde! On est le 7 septembre 2021. La tune, je pensais qu'elle s'en venait vers la fin, fait que je la laissais finir, mais je me suis rendu compte que qu'il reste encore une minute et demie. Fait que on va la coter, on va la couper, malheureusement. C'est la fin de la chanson, même si c'était excellente, puis j'étais vraiment dedans. J'espère que vous allez bien. Merci beaucoup à Host00312 pour le follow. J'ai vu que tu nous as followé pendant que la salle d'attente, je sais pas comment s'appeler ça, là, mais le pre-stream, le début, le countdown. Fait que merci beaucoup pour le follow. Bienvenue dans la grande famille Niveau Suivant. J'espère que tu vas apprécier le show de ce soir. Et ce soir, mon nom c'est Dan. Puis comme d'habitude, moi, le mardi soir, je partage 2 heures de mon gaming quotidien avec vous. Et ce soir, on continue pour la 17e semaine de suite. Oui, 17e, j'ai juste confirmé mes chiffres. Persona 5 Royal. C'est parti. Donc, on est en vacances d'été. On a quelques semaines de vacances. Il faut lay low. Parce que Kaneshiro vient de se faire attraper. Puis là, il y a plein de monde qui parle des Phantom Thieves qu'on a cherché. Fait que faut pas trop capoter. Fait que là, on est en soirée ici. Oui, puis il y a Mad Jed aussi, qui est une gang de hackers qui décident de nous fucker up. Ouais, qui veulent s'amuser avec nous autres. Ou something like that. Midget, première chose, on devrait avoir laissé l'internet. Et là, on est en soirée. Qu'est-ce que je fais en soirée? Faudrait que j'augmente mon charme. Fait que, faire du café, on va faire ça. Ça fait monter mon charme si je me souviens. Bon, on a déjà vu ça.
Yes, alright.
On a eu 2 le black coffee. On est déjà rendu suave, c'est vrai. Ben, c'est un point de plus, c'est un point de plus. On crachera pas dessus. Le 19. Mardi 19.
What? Tell me.
Le monde parle de Medjet. C'est quoi cette affaire-là? Tu regardes pas les nouvelles beaucoup, hein? C'est une gang d'activistes sur le réseau, sur l'internet. Ils ciblent des grosses corporations qui font du shady business puis ils causent du chaos. The Subway's Company server thing? Le truc du... That was Medjet trying to find out who caused the train accident. So, they're the good guys!
Ugh, no way!
Some like them, liken them to digital Robin Hoods. Ouais, c'est ça, c'est des Robin Hoods digital, rien de mieux. Rien de moins. But they snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. On va en avoir des nouvelles sur c'est qui s'attaque au groupe. Là, il y a des choses que je veux me souvenir. Là. Kasumi, confident guide, when can meet. Ok, je tape ça. Alright. Puis, Maruki, parce qu'il faut que je le montre lui aussi. Puis, c'est qui l'autre dedans? C'était Akechi. Et j'ai rajouté un nom. Comme Adachi. C'est trop proche de Adachi. Alright, alright. Il peut généralement... Ok, fait qu'il est tout le temps, je sais pas c'est quoi les jours. Ah, les appearance schedules a bit irregular, mais souvent le mercredi puis le samedi. Mais de mid-July, ce que je suis à August, c'est le mardi puis le samedi. Fait qu'aujourd'hui, on peut aller voir Ketchi. Alright. Ouais, je veux savoir quand est-ce qu'on peut jouer. Je veux pas me spoiler rien de... Ah ouais, fait qu'il peut être localisé les lundis puis les vendredis sur le building floor. Ok, cool. Ah ouais, fait qu'il faut que je me rende... Ah, je suis déjà rendu à 5? Fait que je check. Parce qu'apparemment, je peux pas être plus haut que level 5. Puis, Kasumi, elle peut trouver Kichijoshi pendant le jour. Je me rendre à max level 5, bon. On va continuer de jouer comme ça, là, puis essayer de voir si je peux pas aller à Kichijoshi et trouver... trouver la trouver, dans le fond, si elle est disponible. Lunchtime, baby! Oh, c'est nos notes! Comment est-ce que c'est passé? Man, je suis mort. Ah, j'espérais, j'aurais aimé ça être dans le top 10. Les gens regardent des étudiants intelligents vraiment différemment. C'est quoi ce score? Hey, je suis dans le top 10! Wow! Tout le monde va avoir des yeux sur toi maintenant. Oh, ben ça c'est un boost de charme. On va le prendre.
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying. Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
It's your fault. Come on, c'est ta
You
faute.
gotta throw the truth right in my face like that. Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yep, I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion.
Right.
They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Je vais fermer mon tab Facebook pour que ça l'arrête de faire tout dans le stream. On checkera ça, ces
Nobody's
notifications
sure
là
who
après.
actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry, I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
So that was fruitless.
Wonder if anyone else got any info.
Mishima was useless. You guys get anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seemed as though she didn't know very much about them. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime after all. I tried looking into them too, but I didn't come up with anything. There are really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive.
No luck.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
Ba, ba, bam.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an
I think on a task
unfortunate
summer vacation.
announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day. Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
How are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I look online, all I find are just unreliable rumors. They have carried out corporate terrorism, and yet they still manage to elude arrest somehow. Kaneshiro was a lot of trouble, but this is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Did we bite off more than we can chew? I'm not sure. Right, there's no knowing who we're actually up against if we can't see the full picture. We don't even know whether it's a single individual or a large conglomerate of people. And even if we do manage to get a lead, what do we do from there? Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. That's probably why my exams are going to shit too. You know, those two are two separate things, right?
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. Clues on Medjed, huh?
If we can't identify who it is, there's nothing we can do. Let's wait till they make a move. We got plans today, I've been trouble, le plein de monde qui veulent mais la question c'est plutôt est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un qui quelque chose? C'est pas ce soir, je pense qu'il y a Ketchi, hein. Ketchi c'est le soir. Ouais, at night. Il n'y a pas de petit flag, je pense probablement pas rien faire. Si je check mon niveau de confidence. Maruki, je suis rank 5. Fait qu'apparemment je peux pas monter plus haut que 5 avant le 20 septembre. Fait que rien à faire ici. Hein? Kasumi, je suis rank 3. Puis notre ami Akechi, je suis rank 2. Fait vraiment que je me mets là un peu. S'il y a du monde qui veulent, allons-y avec Makoto. Yep. On va aller passer le temps avec Makoto. So, my class had a practice entrance exam and my score was significantly lower than last time. I'm concerned. Is Steve work distracting you? No, I was sure to set aside an appropriate amount of time to study.
Actually...
The truth is, recently I've started questioning the entire point of my education. What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to the high expectations of my sisters as set for me? I spoke to Aiko about this matter as well, but the answer hasn't become clearer. Aiko?
Hmm?
You don't remember? Aiko Takao? We asked her about the job she was at the salon in Shinjuku. Anyway, we've been calling each other every so often since we exchanged contact information. Because of those calls, we've actually grown somewhat close. When I voiced my concerns to her, she asked me how I would benefit from going to a top university, but I could not come up with a good answer. As for Aiko, her grades are not the best, but she claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. Apparently her parents can use their connections to find her a job. But isn't that a little irresponsible? It's nice she can rely on her parents, but this is her life, not theirs. I guess that's just a different way of approaching things. Even at that, our vision of the future is still clearer than mine. Don't you have goals? I used to think doing what others expected of me was the best way forward. I was going to major in law, just like my sister did. And after that, I would simply have headed down whatever path society had made for me. But everything changed when I joined the Phantom Thieves. I've realized now there are more important things in life than being a prim and proper honor student. Honestly, I would have looked down on Aiko's line of thinking in the past, but I know better now. She must have known I was talking about her. Lately, Aiko's been telling me whenever she buys makeup or finds a cute new outfit. That reminds me, she asked me on the other day what hand cream I use. I sent her a picture and it's apparently the same brand they use in nurse's office in school. It's adorable. I'm not so sure about that. She told me I'm like a middle-aged man in the body of a high school girl. Regardless, that stuff works wonder for dry skin, and it's great value too.
Actually...
My father used to use it all the time. Did I ever tell you he was a police officer? He detested the corruption in our society, and worked tirelessly to bring it to justice. But despite the rough exterior, he was extremely gentle deep down.
That reminds me.
When I was little, I told him I wanted to grow up to be a police officer, just like he was. He was glad to hear me say that, but quick to point out that he didn't want me doing something so dangerous. I had completely forgotten about that dream, to be honest. It's an amazing goal.
You're right.
I suppose. Either way, after everything that happened, I have no intention of working with the police. Besides, they're trying to stop the Phantom Thieves. What am I supposed to do? Arrest myself? I think I need to re-examine what my goals are for the future, outside of just plain studying.
Thank you very much.
You know, it feels like I remembered something important today thanks to you. I guess you could say my viewpoint has even broadened yet again. And Makoto gains resolve. Paf! Level 4.
Alright.
Hey!
When I met Aiko, I realized how narrow my viewpoint really was. I only just learned recently that a chemise is now called a camisole, and a button-down sweater is a cardigan. Why does the same thing have to have multiple names? I guess in the end I'm just becoming more aware of how little I really know. So, please, Help me keep fighting back against that ignorance.
I'll see you later.
Alright. Maintenant, est-ce qu'on peut trouver Akechi?
Ah, you're
Summer's
back.
break soon, right? You must be nice, being a student. So, I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Huh? Its name apparently means the Smitter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is the real name. On top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Dude! Everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait! Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicted gods drawn in a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all depictions of him. Taking all of this into account, he seems to be quite an alien being. I see. I hope that information was at least somewhat useful. Indeed it was. Should I look into it more? That's enough. Thank you.
So, we still don't have any tangible clues.
C'était comme intéressant, mais en même temps, c'était de l'utilité. Hein. Je sais pas. Qu'est-ce qu'on a ici? Oh, I'm alone right now. I'm in Kichichuchi right now. I found myself with a bit of a time on my hands. Do you feel so inclined? Perhaps you could meet me here and we could chat for a while. Let's go. Go see Akechi. Yeah, on s'en va voir Akechi. Akechichichi. Je sais pas quand je sais, tu vois un petit nom. The cake here is fairly popular. I've been wanting to try it myself. Got a sweet tooth, huh? Well, I don't hate sweets, but I'm not exactly partial to them. Fads tend to be fairly similar, so I'm more curious about its popularity than its taste. Well, why don't we give it a try?
It was quite nice.
It was delicious after all. I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Hey, look! Isn't that him? Oh, you mean the guy who's on TV these days? Who is he again? Isn't his name Akechi-kun? You know, the next generation detective prince? Should we ask him for an autograph? Might be something worth bragging about. Uh-oh, looks like I've been spotted. I can shoot him away. I don't think that'd work out well. I have a public image to think about. Huh? Is someone important here? Who is it? It is a celebrity! Looks like I'm out of time. I wish I could relax a little longer though. We should go. You've done nothing wrong. Sorry, but I think it'd be best to leave. I'm only going to cause a problem if I stay. It's a shame I don't have glasses like you. Maybe I would have been able to get out of this situation. How about we find out?
Hold on a moment.
What are you? Oh, he's back. This time, I'll get his autograph for... Hey, is that boy really Akechi-kun? You know, now that I see him up close, I'm not sure. Maybe you were seeing things? I don't remember the show too well, but I'm pretty sure he didn't look like that. Ah, if he was the real thing, I could have bragged about meeting him. I can't believe you actually did that. I suppose I'd better learn to watch what I say around you. You look great. Is that so? Well, who else could make a peasant of the detective prince? Still, there's no knowing how things may go unless you give it a try, huh?
Thank you.
I think I've learned a valuable lesson. Thank you. Can sense Akechi's gratitude towards me. Bam! Level 3, Akechi!
Alright.
Looks like our coffee's gone cold. Why don't we order new ones?
I'll see you
We'll
later.
see you next time. Pee. Hello. It's a shame our discussion was interrupted today. I was rather enjoying having a breather with you. But you certainly surprised me today. I can't believe we got out of that with such a basic trick. It was an interesting experience, but I definitely don't want to go through that ordeal ever again. I saw firsthand what happens when I'm too careless with my words around you. Wasn't it fun? You have a twisted concept of fun. Though if you dressed as me next time, I think I might agree. I could use a stunt double. You and I aren't terribly different in height. I'm sure my clothes would fit you. If we do this, it'll have to be carefully planned, of course. I'll be dictating everything, from hair to accessories. Nobody would notice the switch, I'm sure. We proved it today. Most people can't see beyond the superficial. Oops. I've got an early start tomorrow. I'll have to excuse myself. See you soon. Nope. On s'en va dessus au Velvet Room.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
Effectivement.
To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
There we go. You mean Medjed?
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
Sure. Schlick!
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit. I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
Entertained.
Entertained, huh? A luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent, so this is what the public thinks. Oops, I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around. I don't get it.
There hasn't been any news on the Phantom Thieves versus Medjed showdown. Which of them will come out on top? They're both just criminals pretending to be heroes. If you ask me, Medjed causes way more trouble. They attack every company they set their sights on. I see. Well, I just hope something happens soon, but you gotta tell me, who do you think will win? Et on n'a pas la réponse. On ne saura pas qui c'est que ces deux random dudes-là pensent qu'il va gagner. Ça va être les Phantom Thieves,
Hey, your
évidemment.
phone was buzzing earlier.
Sure. I've gotten a lot of messages from an unknown account. Nice to meet you. I'm the one they call Alibaba. I want to ask you something. You're a Phantom Thief, aren't you? Can you really steal hearts?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a Phantom Thief? Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
There's someone whose heart I would like you to steal. But I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medjed, correct? I can give you information on them if the change of heart is successful. If you so desire, I can take care of them as well. You believe in my skills? I can track down their accounts just as I have yours. But this is all I can prove at the moment. I've prepared the necessary tool in my hand. Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
Who is this? I can't find the account to send a response to. All I get back is an error message.
You can't reply back? I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
You should. Take your time.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait. Might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
And is this person Medjed?
I doubt it. Considering he says he wants to deal with them, that is. Only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The I've prepared the necessary tool part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah, so somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
What a LeBlanc?
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
Eh?
Oh, come on! It's in English!
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remained silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? I don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this.
Ouais, on a actuellement jamais eu de lettre.
A calling card?
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
Beep, 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 beep. I've really started turning up the heat on the forum. I put a special post up and everything. The showdown between the just Phantom Thieves and the global organization Medjed is here. Reactions have been great too. Everyone is really engaged. So far, most of the comments have been pro-Phantom Thieves. Most likely because of what happened in the Kaneshiro case. Those on the other side say Medjed are hackers of justice, but there's nothing resembling justice in what they do. Someday, I want the whole site to be filled with pro-thieves comments. I'm looking forward to when that day finally arrives.
He can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
Bon, la question c'est... Mettons qu'on descend. On peut sortir.
Hey!
Ah, on peut pas. Oui, on peut faire dessus. Ouais, on peut faire ça. On va faire ça. On va faire du café. Encore une fois, on va fast forwarder tout ça.
Yes, alright.
Puis on passe au 21. Jeudi.
Good morning.
No, Kasumi. Every day's so hot, I empty my water bottle so fast. By the way, summer break is coming up. Could I ask you what your plans are, Senpai? Got nothing.
I see.
Oh, so you're not the type to make plans in advance, I see. Then maybe you'll have a chance to practice some more. I'll be sure to give you proper instruction. Just let me know whenever you're available, Senpai. Oh, the train's here. Let's get going then.
Hey, your phone's buzzing.
Did Alibaba message you?
It's just Ryuji.
Nothing? Let us know ASAP if he tries to get in touch with you, okay? Bon, c'est pas grave, je pensais que ça allait être Alibaba. Mais non, c'est juste Ryuji.
Ryuji again? He just
Mais là, ça va être Alibaba. Good day. Who is this? Ah, you responded today. Once again, I am Alibaba. You are the leader of the Phantom Thieves, correct? Who are you again? I already said I'm Alibaba. I take it you received a calling card?
So it really was from this guy.
Are you at school right now? Who are you again? I'll answer that question as many times as is necessary. I am Alibaba. Now then, I have prepared the calling card for you. Salut, Monsieur Marc! Comment vas-tu? When are you going to steal it? Steal from who? What do you mean by that? Aren't you able to steal a heart as long as you have a calling card? Ben content d'entendre ça.
We need the name of the target.
I need a name. A name? Is your heart thievery truly impossible without such information? It is. I see. I suppose past calling cards didn't have a name on them. One moment. Very well, I'll tell you. I believe their name was Futaba Sakura. If you fail in this mission, I will expose your identity to the world and to the police. Well then, I'll be counting on you. We shall speak again after the change of heart. Who is Futaba Sakura? I can't find the account to send a response to. All I get back is an error message.
So he threatened you, then just took
Cut
off.
off la communication.
Sakura?
Yep.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
Ah,
In any case,
Boss, il
we
a
should
dit la
let
veille.
everyone know about this.
Sojiro Sakura. But everybody calls me boss.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this? What the hell?
Futaba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura?
It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Does he?
For reals? How laid back are you? Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
Well,
There's
his
jamais personne de sa
situation
famille
does
qui me
make
revend
things
ça.
difficult.
Calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to
J'adore
assume
le
this
jeu.
is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
To be fair, j'ai déjà fait le jeu original. Je le refais à Royal pour voir ce qu'ils ont rajouté.
That makes sense.
I believe
Puis
it's
c'est plus rare
adequate
qu'il y a de
for
nouveau
us to
aussi
think
qu'on
that
le
this is the doing of someone close by.
Je le regarde tout le temps par là, parce que mon chat il est là. Puis quand je parle au chat, je regarde le chat. Ma caméra est là, c'est là que j'ai regardé.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are.
Nice.
That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best. There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
Right. Ouais, justement.
What's up?
Parlant du loup. Who's Futaba Sakura? C'est
Why
qu'on
do
lui veut
you know
directement.
about that? It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Looks like it's a hit.
C'est très long, il y a beaucoup de dialogues. Ça, c'est un fait. Faut que t'aimes ça lire et écouter. Au moins, il y a beaucoup de voice acting. Oh, I just remembered. Danny, were you able to ask Boss about Futaba Sakura? He didn't want to talk. Could there be any reason as to why that was? Alibaba might be our only hope of defeating Medjed. I wish we could get some info about Futaba out of Boss, but trying to force it out would probably have the opposite effect. To be honest, I owe a great deal to both Boss and Danny. I don't wish for this to be a source of discord between them. Yeah, I know just what you mean. It's probably best to wait for Boss to bring the subject out himself. Mais moi j'aime bien les jeux avec beaucoup de dialogue. J'aime lire aussi de façon générale, fait que c'est juste comme une autre façon de... Comme un... Comme ça, comme lire un livre avec des images. Attends, attends. Là, est-ce que je peux quitter? Non. Bon, ben, on va faire du café. Yeah, let's coffee up!
Yes, all right.
Ça me redonne du SP en plus, on va le prendre. Puis ça fait monter mon charme. Un jour, je vais être plus que suave. Et 22 vendredi! J'aime ça les vendredis, c'est le fun.
Yo.
Hey
Tomorrow's
Ryuji.
the end of the first semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming up.
If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye.
Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
That's
Pas
some
sim.
keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exams.
I never want to think about exams ever again.
Peut-être tu vas en avoir d'autres, c'est pas fini
Asking
les
around in
examens.
your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out. And again, I doubt it'll be that easy. It never is.
C'est correct. Chaque personne son rythme. À date, j'ai juste pas mal skippé les moments qui sont répétitifs. Genre quand tu fais du café, c'est tout le temps la même chose. Quand tu dis, c'est tout le temps la même chose. Summer vacation starts at the day after tomorrow. But don't forget, there's an urgent assembly on Monday. We'll be taking attendance. There's been an unusual number of strange incidents this year. Don't do anything stupid over break. Got it? Don't go someplace shady like the red light district. And don't go to the beach after dark. I want to go to the beach. I want to jump in some cold water. Seems like we won't be having fun on our summer break for a while. Bam, 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 bam. C'est toujours un plaisir avec la musique de jeu là. Ryuji might be right. We don't have a single clue. Might as well try. We got nothing to lose. Let's head to Yongen and gather info around the neighborhood. Bam, bam. On parle de Futaba. Futaba. Yes, I know that name. Heard it somewhere before. Oh yes, that was the name of the teacher that I had a crush on back when I was in elementary school. On va demander à quelqu'un d'autre. Wait, Futaba? Who knows? By the way, do you eat a lot? What are you talking about? Well, whenever boss buys food, it's enough to feed 3 people. What? You're telling me you don't actually eat that much? Maybe it's boss who eats a lot then. No! Ma manette va bientôt mourir, c'est pas grave, j'en ai une de se faire. Let's ask some other people too. C'est un vieux. Futaba! Who's that? I don't think I know anybody by that name. But wouldn't this Futaba get angry if they find out you're snooping on them though? Fait que t'es inutile, je comprends. Oh, il y a un autre petit monsieur. C'est ça des petits messieurs? Futaba. No, I don't know who that could be. Bon, c'est inutile. Ça c'est un sac. On a fait cette rue-là au complet. Ici, y'a rien. Y a-tu quelqu'un ici? Oh, un mailman. Futaba? Nope, don't know anyone like that. I come to Sakura-san's often to make deliveries, but I've never seen who you're talking about.
Oh!
Ça, c'est la maison du chief. Yep. Fait qu'ici, y'a rien. Après, il y a une autre rue dans le coin de Leblanc. Ici, peut-être d'autres mondes. Salut, baby. Sakura-san's single, right? I thought he didn't have any children.
Up until now, our biggest lead seems to be the chief buys a lot of food. Far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food.
Il y a un supermarché juste là.
This place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something here.
Hey there, welcome. Futaba? Over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything. Sorry. Come again.
Bon, oh, rien, ça n'a rien là.
We didn't find anything on Futaba. I think our only option now is to go home and ask the chief directly.
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Tipped off? What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9% though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. You win.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
C'est la sœur. À date, est-ce que je vois des grosses différences entre les deux versions? L'histoire se passe pas mal de la même façon. Il y a beaucoup de minigames qui ont été rajoutés. Genre, il y a le jeu d'or qui augmente tes Battle Pass, qui rend Battle Pass vraiment abusif, d'un certain point de vue. Il y a des gameplay de plus, il y a du showtime, des attaques de plus qui rajoutent des features où il y a des monstres qui explosent à cette heure. Puis il y a des personnages de plus à développer. Genre le conseiller de l'école qui aide la santé mentale du monde, Kasumi. J'ai l'impression que la relation avec Akechi est un petit peu différente, mais c'est peut-être juste moi qui me souviens pas full gros du premier jeu. Fait que overall, tu vois tout le... T'sais, à tous les 2-3 jours dans le jeu, tu fais face à quelque chose de nouveau, même si c'est pas nécessairement immense, que ça change pas, so far, la direction du jeu, puis l'histoire, puis des scénarios. En tout cas, je sais qu'il y a comme un tiers de jeu de plus à la fin, mais que ça, c'est tout nouveau. Mais pour se rendre là, faut passer à travers ce qu'on connaît. Mais il y a assez de stock et de granulés là pour que ça feel quand même un peu différent. Les donjons sont un petit peu différents aussi, ils ont des trucs de plus à trouver. Custody? Point d'interrogation.
This doesn't involve you.
Let me meet Futaba.
That's enough. Just behave yourself and keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that? Lock the store up.
Alright. Il veut clairement pas en parler.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists at least. But it sounds like she's got her own problems. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
Ce serait effectivement un peu... jouer avec le feu. So, how did it go? Did you find out anything about Futaba Sakura? I've been wondering about that too. I'll tell you tomorrow. Wahoo! Did you learn something? Fine work. I knew we could count on you. Thank you. Alright, then let's all meet up tomorrow. Je peux toujours pas aller nulle part. Est-ce que je peux fabriquer des choses? Qu'est-ce que j'ai? J'ai pas assez de matériel pour quoi que ce soit.
What's up?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh boy. C'est mes cadeaux parce que je ne save pas de Persona 5. Hey, ça a été long les avoir. Tiens, on va étudier.
Oh, what do you want to do?
Attends un peu. On peut faire le ménage. On va faire le ménage.
Hey.
Oh, je décide de relaxer. Je décide de relaxer sa toilette, je pense. Oh, ma proficiency. Ah, ça me dit où est-ce que j'en suis pour mes skills, qui est nice.
Hey.
Je sais pas si c'était dans le jeu original ça, mais je me souviens pas de ça. Je me souviens pas de ça. En tout cas, je m'en souvenais pas, fait que je me souviens pas que tu peux aller aux toilettes pour voir à quel point tu étais proche pour chaque skill. 23.
A woman was threatening Boss?
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
What's up?
It's nothing.
Ça sonne comme ma sœur.
So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
There's no way.
I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
Is it Alibaba?
Seems like it is. I've given you a calling card and told you the target's name. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? I told you I'd help out you if you stole her heart. What seems to be the holdup? Her heart, isn't it? I also said I'd report your identity to police if you didn't help me. Are you okay with that? I'm serious here.
Selfish person.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about him.
Does she have a palace? Palace? What are you talking about palaces for? That was nothing to do with this conversation. Are you just saying random stuff to dodge
What are
the
we
issue?
supposed to do about this?
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
I want to meet you. Meet? With me? That will be difficult. I have reasons for not being able to go out. That's why I'm contacting you like this.
He can't go out?
Wait, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. One moment. I'm thinking. Okay, it's a shame, but I'm calling this deal off. Stop looking into Futaba Sakura. Forget this ever happened. I won't report you to the police either. Don't worry. Sorry for taking your time. Now if you'll excuse me. Wait a second. I said the deal's off. We're never going to speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore either. Why are you doing this? Et voilà, c'est cut off.
Did he just shut the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're
Yeah, à
afraid
cause
we'll
qu'il dit
change
ça,
their
quelque chose va se passer.
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown.
Salut Yann!
We got 150,000 yen out of it.
that's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
Yeah! Let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. We gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Where
C'est
would
ça
be
qui arrête de
good?
crier ça.
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to
Oh,
do
très
that
bien,
this
toi.
time. Actually, definitely don't do it, okay?
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right?
Sushi's fine.
Then it's decided.
All right, we'll go tomorrow night.
Alright. Apparemment, on va manger du sushi demain. C'est fini, plus de problème. Pi. T'as pas fini ton jeu finalement hier? Fait que tu vas avoir un autre semaine. I wonder if all that Medjed business was just a prank. Now that I think about it calmly, it's strange that they haven't actually done anything yet. If their goal is to target the Phantom Thieves, they should want to be acting now given our fame. Huh. When you put it that way, it kinda makes me wonder too. Especially after they taunted us theatrically like that. Theatrically. Yes, however, it would be best for us to come up with a countermeasure regardless. For now though, we should cautiously enjoy the sushi. That is all we can do. Yeah. But that's no fun. Yusuke is right. I'm sorry for bringing this up on the day before our celebration party too. Cheer up, Makoto. We'll be eating sushi like kings tomorrow. I hope one person in particular is on their best behavior. I'll refrain from saying who though. You better not be talking about me. Oh, tu vas essayer de faire un stream spécial vendredi? Nice. Peux-tu sortir? Je peux toujours pas sortir. Bon. Ah ben, on va retourner aux toilettes là, que je regarde c'est quoi mes skills qui vont monter bientôt. Let's go. I'm going to think. Je m'en va penser. Parce que quand t'as besoin de penser, tu vas chier. C'est comme ça marche. I should reflect a bit. I feel like I'm getting somewhat close to improving my knowledge. I have no idea how far I am for charm. I'm definitely close for proficiency. I feel like I'm getting somewhat close to guts. Like somewhat close guts, on close knowledge. Vraiment loin charm, vraiment loin kindness. Pas loin. Moyennement pas loin. On va étudier. Parce que j'ai un level.
Oh, what do you want to do? Well then.
All right. Et là, on est en vacances, tout rouge.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kaneshiro. And to make matters worse, Mejid, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
On peut pas étudier dans le café, dans l'original? Ça se peut, faut aller au resto? Ça se peut. Ou à la librairie à l'école? À ça, tu peux basiquement booster toutes tes stats dans le café, c'est quand même cool. Kindness, charm, proficiency en faisant des tools, si c'était déjà comme ça. Tu peux étudier, peut-être juste guts, que je sais pas exactement qu'est-ce qui est dans le café qui monte le guts. Sûrement qu'il y a quelque chose, je sais pas.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just Phantom Thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise. Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
Right.
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Very well.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
Okay.
Time for sushi! This place is in Ginza, right? Do we take the usual train from Shibuya? Ginza. Famous for luxury shopping, its property values are the highest in all of Japan. The forefront of trends, aside from the shops, cafes, and the plant are aplenty. If you're tired from shopping, get tea.
All right.
Et on y va. On n'a pas le choix. On passe tout de suite en evening en plus.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it, we got the cash.
So good!
Mes parents n'ont jamais appris, il fallait pas parler dans
Is the fatty
bouche pleine.
tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses and don't talk.
By the way, is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
Il est assez strict, ça c'est vrai.
Oh, because of your record.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a sec. About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
C'est vrai que c'est pas de nos affaires.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife? He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Pourquoi il voudrait changer de cœur de Futaba?
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish.
Bon, shut it down now, Ryuji!
Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom.
Yell!
Crap!
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious! Yeah! The fish is so fresh!
Everywhere we go, we hear about these phantom thieves.
What rubbish.
Hey,
Think about where we are, Ryuji!
Sorry,
bye-bye.
he just kind of slipped.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
Ryuji fait jamais attention.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Akechi? You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
How do you know my name?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right? I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Medjed has declared war on them? War? Their website was updated just a moment ago. For real? English again!
Wait, what?
What's it say? Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
Oh,
She's, a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Yes. I wanted to ask you something. Regarding this whole Medjed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
I don't care.
Unsurprising. I suppose you aren't interested in such gossip.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
Damn, man. Ryuji's a Phantom Thief.
Me? You're siding with him? I wasn't anticipating that response. You always find a way to rise above my expectations. You really are an intriguing one. I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one? I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
What?
The hell are you saying? Well, this has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
What was that about?
Bonne
You
question.
think he's ascertained our true identities?
Probablement.
Couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on. We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
Ouais, puis que
True,
Ryuji l'a
but it's
bâtiment
not as
qui
though
rien
you
dans
have
un
tangible
restaurant
evidence
random.
to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah, what did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan and their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st. As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed, we are unseen, we will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
Sounds bad.
In other words,
Uh-oh.
if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct? And it seems they are quite the attention seekers.
What are we gonna do about this?
Only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to Leblon? We can talk more over there. We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
For real?
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
I'd like to meet
Indeed.
with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
Ouais, je sais où est-ce que c'est la maison, oui.
I agree. It's real late though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
But my fatty tuna!
No complaint.
Come on, Morgana.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
Alright. Ah oui, si je me souviens bien, cette scène-là était vraiment drôle.
But the lights are on.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung this doorbell.
I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
Ah, the gate is unlocked.
Dude, you can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why. That's rather careless.
Whoa. It sounds like it's going to rain.
Do you think that's okay?
I don't know. Probably.
My apologies, boss. Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
I hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, Boss is kinda old, ain't he?
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
Scream? What was that? How should I know?
Did you hear that? Let's get out of here, please! Can we just go?
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out!
Clairement.
Maybe Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
Sure.
I can sense someone's presence.
Who is it? Who's there? I can't take this anymore, I'm leaving! No, my legs won't move.
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey! Come on! Where are you? You're a hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry! Please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Crap, he's home!
Who the hell are you? Don't move! You hear me?
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
You? What are you doing in my house? You're...
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
We're just friends.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
But that's not it. This, things happened and...
You kids are here too?
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried you might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
You want to ask me?
Sans commentaire, ouais, exact.
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah, my daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that. I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you. Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here.
On va voir toute l'histoire.
Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one.
What about her father, hein? C'est une bonne question.
There wasn't a
Son
father.
père?
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him, either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind.
Est-ce qu'elle est morte?
Yes. She committed suicide.
Oops.
Suicide?
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So...
N'importe qui, vraiment, c'est pas...
Well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound.
C'est clair.
Then, a few months ago, she started getting real scared. Even when nothing was happening, she'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in. She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
I understand.
What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to, either. And again, I know that's no way for her to live. It's all I can do, though.
What does Futaba want?
I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books. Well, that's that. So, can you just leave her be? I'm gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
We do need clues. On ne peut pas ça nous prend encore des
Hold on a
infos.
sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
It's hit.
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some time.
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine though. He's a cat after all. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
Ah, c'est vrai.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Et Morgana était là. Where'd Morgana go? Ah, on va aller se coucher. Sleep. Hey,
just
lève là.
going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was? I take it the chief told you about Futaba, and then you guys disbanded in relief for now?
Comment est-ce que tu dis ça?
You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know. I was checking out the chief's house. I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young.
What was she like?
She had long hair and a pretty young-sounding voice. Well, I say young, but I think she's probably about the same age as you guys. At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them. In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed.
Ça veut dire pour
Let's
l'aider.
meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway, make sure you let everyone know.
Bonsoir, GG075. Comment qu'il va? Oh, on jump dans le futur. Ben dans le présent, parce que le jeu se passe dans le passé. La majorité. Une bonne partie. Au moins... une bonne partie. Good!
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces? Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
They were an unseen enemy.
Then how was Medjed... What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our
Merci
investigation.
beaucoup pour le host, GGG075.
It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
It appears so. Finally listening.
If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story. It's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
Oh, elle commence à prendre sérieusement ce que j'ai dit. Level 2, Judge! Oh boy!
Alright.
Je pensais qu'il y avait eu d'autres levels de Judge, mais non, non.
Still, to think the Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Sure thing. C'est ça le plan. Et le 25! La fameuse assemblée, qu'est-ce qu'ils vont dire? Il y a eu beaucoup de blabla le stream d'aujourd'hui. J'ai l'impression que j'ai encore ma voix. D'habitude, je commence à avoir mal. Je parle beaucoup d'habitude, j'ai beaucoup de choses à dire. Mais quand on est en donjon pis tout, je suis tout le temps en train de parler. Mais des streams comme ça où est-ce que c'est basiquement toute la story pendant 2 heures, je lis les textes, mais il y a beaucoup de voice acting ce soir. L'histoire arrive vers la fin. Non. Attends un peu, laisse-moi calculer. Dans le jeu original, il nous resterait... On s'approche d'un donjon. Si on... Mettons qu'on compte pas ce donjon-là. Après lui, il reste 1, 2, 3 donjons. Ça, c'est dans le jeu original. Donc, alors on a fait 3. On s'approche... Lui, c'était le donjon du milieu. Fait que dans le jeu original, on s'approcherait du milieu. Là, je sais que mes doigts, j'utilise des doigts étranges. Puis il en restait 3 autres. Mais dans Royal, il y a un autre tiers après le truc normal. Fait que je sais pas comment long est ce tiers-là. Il y a un autre semestre.
I can't.
Fait que je sais pas, je pense pas que je suis rendu au milieu. You're right. J'ai pas lu le texte, mais je suis sûr que Morgan a raison. Let's get this assembly out of the way. We have our own business to attend to.
Morning.
Ben d'accord. Hey, morning. Is there something over there? Come on, let's go. We're gonna be late. Après tout, ils nous sortent de nos congés pour avoir une réunion. An assembly during summer vacation. Blah 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 blah. Yes, c'est les conditions remplies, j'y connais, j'ai été les voir sur être sûr. Faut que j'atteigne. Pour accéder au dernier tiers, il faut que j'atteigne le rang 9 avec Maruki, qui est le conseiller de l'école. Je suis à rang 5 en ce moment avec lui. Puis selon ce que j'ai cru voir, je peux pas monter avant quelque part au mois de septembre. Plus que 5. Faut que j'atteigne 8 avec Akechi, que je suis en train de travailler dessus parce que je suis en retard sur ça. Puis il faut que j'atteigne 5 avant le 24 novembre avec Akechi. Il faut que j'atteigne rang 5 avec Kasumi, qui est la nouvelle personnage, cheveux rouge. Avant le 18 décembre, je suis déjà à rang 3. Fait que c'est pas super, ça l'avance quand même bien. Je suis pas trop en retard. Que, si j'ai rempli toutes ces conditions-là, je vais avoir accès au... En fait, même je pense que c'est juste ma rookie pour avoir le dernier tiers, mais pour avoir la vraie fin, il faut que j'aie toutes les conditions. Man, cette assembly-là... That assembly had borne me to tears.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we? Let's get to Alibaba's case.
Fait qu'au moins, il y avait pas rien d'important cette assemblée-là.
It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
I have no idea.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
We'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all.
Fait que tant que ta vue de la réalité est distortée par tes pensées ou ta tête, tu vas avoir un palace. C'est vraiment, vraiment gros. Tellement distorsionné que...
She's so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Well, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I agree.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case. There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there.
C'est vrai que
we may
la
run into
situation est
some
différente.
unforeseen situations.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
Important memories, huh? I'll be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right?
I hope so.
That has to be the case. I definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too.
There we go.
In any case, It's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you?
Je suis juste chanceux.
You sure live up to my expectations.
Oh, mon Link Morgana augmente. Bam! Level 6, Magician!
Alright.
Hey, they went on without us.
Anyway.
Now the last keyword.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out, maybe a prison?
Perhaps a
Nope.
labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Ah, je me souviens c'est quoi.
In that case, how about hell?
We don't have nearly enough clues.
If only we could ask her directly.
We can! Come on, let's go see Futaba.
But what will we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time?
I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night.
What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
Oh. Getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
Pas vraiment.
This is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this.
This is Futaba's room.
Futaba-chan! You're in there, right?
There's no answer.
Futaba-chan! Are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
No reaction
No answer.
whatsoever.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba? Is it Alibaba?
Why are you here?
Why is she only reacting to that name?
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine.
Okay.
All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you. We're counting on you.
What do you want to hear? What's this house looks like? Oh, this.
Looks like you should ask something different.
What do you want to hear? What's this house to you? The house,
Looks like
the
you
house.
should-
Okay, how's it feel living here? It's painful. Why don't you go out? Can't leave this place. I'm going to die here.
Die?
Is this going to continue? Why do you think that? Why? This place is my tomb.
Tomb?
There we go.
You think that's it?
Try entering tomb.
And that's a match.
Accepted. Searching for route to destination.
We got it.
Was that
Yes.
enough?
It was plenty. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
I haven't. We made a deal.
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And
You idiot!
Hey Ryuji. Pense jamais plus loin que le bout de son nez. Oh boy. C'est vrai, je me souviens à quoi il ressemble le donjon.
It's a desert.
Il doit faire chaud là. S'il se plaignait de la chaleur à Tokyo.
wait, what the? Our clothes are still the same?
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works. But more importantly, I told you to be cautious. Why'd you activate it like that?
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
I see.
What a bleak feeling this place has. It's the complete opposite of Kanashiro's bank.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah.
Hey, bunch chance.
Something shiny.
A tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Are we gonna walk?
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
Ah oui, vous avez oublié que Morgana peut se transformer en van.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
Ah, puis il a l'air climatisé en plus.
Considerate. Right.
All right, let's roll.
C'est parti. Oh, cinématique en plus, peut-être tout. All aboard Morgana Mobile. On va bien faire chaud avec les ici.
It's stuffy. Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air. Hey, On, can I have a drink? Didn't you have mineral water?
I drank it already.
How are the guys?
Punch-le.
Morons.
Is that it?
There we go.
Quand même loin. Je ne pas qu'il y avait une cutscene là, moi.
It's so hot.
Toujours aussi discret, ouais, exactement. On a vu sa discrétion à plusieurs moments pendant le stream de ce soir. Vive la chaleur, check l'autre.
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
For real? You are so half-assed.
What was that? You wanna fight, punk?
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yep.
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead, hmm? It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt.
Alright.
Oh man.
So freaking hot. Come on, let's get inside. Comme un chemin ici.
I can feel it.
Okay. J'étais curieux. Alright, on va juste... Anyway, je pense qu'on va se faire kicker puis on va falloir explorer, trouver une autre entrée. Si je me souviens comme faut, là. Fait que anyways, on va explorer regardless. Futaba's palace. So this is how she thinks of that house. Who knows what may await us within. What is your call, Joker? Shall we head inside? Let's go!
Okay.
Okay. We'll find out about the Futaba secrets in here, right? Indeed. Let's head inside. Le grand corridor de la pyramide.
Whoa!
Whoa, it's so nice inside. Is this place air conditioned or something? It may be because Futaba's room is in reality has AC pumping through it. Either way, this is a relief. Huh, our clothes still haven't changed even now. This has never happened to us before.
Do?
Is it refreshing that she doesn't see us as a threat, but we are completely surrounded by walls? I guess this is a tomb. It's probably not made to be easy to get into. Anyway, let's explore. Sure.
This is amazing.
These stairs goes pretty far. There's way too goddamn many. Don't ask for too much. You should be happy we're not being attacked as we ascend.
Oh.
More importantly, I can totally sense the treasure ahead. We're getting pretty close now. These stairs seems to be headed into the heart of the pyramid. I wonder if that's where the treasure waits.
Let's go.
Well, time to be climbing then. Let's go. Man, no enemies or nothing? I'm all for this shit. You think it's because she's not a criminal? I suppose she did welcome us after all. Don't tear her down. This is a classic pyramid, right?
Beautiful.
So this is a mystique of a bygone era.
Do
The
you
real
think
things
so?
will pass it. Yeah, ça passe trop vite. Fuck off. Oh. Hey, there's someone there.
Hey, is this?
That's Futaba's shadow. It isn't the real her.
Oh yeah, you've seen her face. True, this one's kind of dressed like a queen.
So you're Futaba Sakura.
Hey, where's the treasure?
It's doubtful that you wouldn't know where it is.
Hey, say something.
Don't be like that. I'm sorry, Futaba-chan. It's okay. There's no need to be scared. So, can you tell us where your most treasured possession is?
This is going nowhere.
Let's just leave her.
Will you guys shut up for a bit?
Those who plunder my tomb, why have you come?
She talked, but...
What are you saying? You want us to steal it, right?
If you believe you can steal it, then try as you might.
That's rather defiant sounding.
Perhaps this is that tsundere thing, where someone is harsh or sweet depending on the mood.
Considering the state that my palace is in, there is no way that you can steal it.
Creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a plague!
What are these voices?
Murderer!
Why don't you say something?
Murderer?
You're the one who killed
It's all
her!
your fault!
This is horrible.
Hey, the hell is this?
Don't come
Don't
near
just
me!
stand there, say something!
It's your fault!
Murderer!
That's right. I did it.
What?
I am the one who killed my mother.
What was that?
My mother exists here. I will remain here. I will do so until I die.
Oh.
Our clothes.
She sees us as a threat now. What's going on?
What's going on, c'est que...
This... again.
Creepy child.
You killed her!
You're a plague!
What's with that
Murderer!
look? Why don't you say
You're
something?
the one who killed her!
That's right. I killed Mom. I don't deserve to be alive. This place is a tomb. I'll die here.
That's right. Die!
Don't come near me!
Don't just stand there, say
Go
something!
Futaba.
Your fault!
No! Someone help me!
We're gonna help you.
Damn it! What the hell?
This is bad. I'm having a hard time getting a grasp of our situation. We should regroup and...
Youpi. Le classique boulet. En plus, il détruit tout ce boulet-là, c'est fou. We're safe. That was close. That was too close. Now what? Even if we wanted to ask Futaba what was going on, it seems the door is shut. What should we do? I think our best option is retreating for now. This won't be as simple as we expected. Why don't we prepare a little more to come back? Good idea.
You're right.
True. Then let's retreat for now and return to the palace another day.
The date that Medjed is set for the alleged cleanse is 8/21. That day is fast approaching. The Phantom Thieves, whom they singled out, have not made any notable actions at this time. Will Medjed carry out their cyber terrorism?
Nope.
In order to stop them, we need to help Futaba Sakura before the 21st. Our deadline is about 2 days prior, so the 19th.
Meeting up in Shibuya, then coming here is a pain, right? Let's make this place our hideout for a while.
Sounds good.
Is everyone fine with this place being our next hideout then?
We must take care not to be discovered by Boss.
There's no telling what may happen inside that pyramid. We all need to be cautious so that place doesn't become our graveyard.
Man, this is gonna be one crazy summer vacation. We're dealing with international hackers and looking for a treasure in a pyramid.
How can you be enjoying this? This is a crisis of whether or not our group continues on, you know?
I know that.
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look.
Shut up. It was a great view. You guys were looking too, am I right?
Indeed.
Yeah, it's a fier.
The pyramid's golden ratio was truly a sight to behold.
It ain't what I'm talking about.
I wasn't staring Lady on. I'm a gentleman after all.
No, it's not
that you weren't, but that you couldn't since you were transformed, am I right?
Will we be alright like this?
The rideout has moved from the Shibuya Tekui building access way to the Yungen Yaya Cafe Leblanc. Le genre des attaques de panique. Puis elle entend des choses, puis elle voit des choses. Son juste vraiment intense. Well, that sucked. Is doing this really going to help us doing something about Medjed? Do they truly intend to follow through on their threat? It'd be a shame if our efforts were a waste. Medjed will definitely make a move. Alibaba! I'm checking in on your progress. How much longer will it take? Your heart is more problematic than we had anticipated. Hey, Alibaba! Can you really do something about Medjed? Of course. Unfortunately, we have next to no evidence to support that. Your work will be rewarded, I promise. Besides, you have no other options, do you? I suppose that's true. Can you do stuff like take down a server? Show us. Hey, don't start any trouble. That's all it would take to convince you? Alright. I ask that you take care of this quickly. Until then... Wait! Are you ditching us again? This is troubling, but we need to do what we can at the moment. I have concern for Futaba herself during all of this. Man, why does this have to be during summer vacation? We don't have any other choice. Joker, as always, we'll leave it up to you to call us together.
The sight of her palace bothers me too. We have to do this.
Beep, 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 beep. Hey, listen up. This is horrible. The fan site is gone. I tried to access the URL, but it says the page doesn't exist. The fruit of my labor has completely disappeared. Oh, do you think it's because of Medjed? No, it's Alibaba. Huh? Who's Alibaba? Anyway, this has to be Medjed's doing. Is this supposed to be some kind of penalty for cheering for the Phantom Thieves? But wait, they're totally jumping the gun. There's still time until the cleanse. Hold on, something came up. Is this proof enough for you? What's that supposed to mean? You think it's a virus? Oh. What's it now? Well, looks like everything's back to normal. Sorry for making a fuss about all of this. I'm to try and look into it a little more, though. See you.
Is that Alibaba proving what she said earlier? Talk about a crazy thing to pull off.
Well, c'est une preuve! Vous avez demandé une preuve, vous avez eu une preuve! Je veux dire, c'est ça qui est ça. Bon, fait que on va sauvegarder. Il semblerait qu'on est sur le point de... il me reste 10 minutes, je vais passer à la journée d'après. Puis on va sauvegarder à l'entrée du donjon. On va faire du café, let's go. Question d'augmenter mon charme.
Yes, all right.
Yes. There we go. Schling!
Now then.
If we want Futaba's help, we're gonna have to steal her treasure by the day before the deadline. So we have to find treasure by the 18th to send the calling card by the 19th. It's up to you when we go to the palace, but keep the deadline in mind, alright? The plan to change Futaba's heart has begun. Try to steal your target's heart by the deadline. Mission start. Infiltrating mementos. Requests will appear on the Phantom Aficionado website as rumors of the Phantom Thief spreads. Use these steps to track targets and mementos. Exploring mementos and defeating shadows is an effective way to gain experience. Grow stronger by battling both rare and common shadows and mementos. Qu'est-ce qu'on a ici? Side effect, tout le monde veut... Non mais... Hide out.
Hey.
Excuse me, Ryuji. I hope you still recall the detail of our new battle tactic. Battle tactic? Oh, you mean the stuff we talked about before the summer festival, right? Yep, still got it. Very good.
What's up?
What are you guys talking about? We're simply discussing how it's important to spice up our battle tactics here and there.
What did you say?
Spice up your... Heh, don't worry about it. We got something crazy to show you later.
Alright.
Ryuji and Yusuke's showtime has been unlocked.
I'm honestly surprised at the palace this time. Everywhere we looked was just desert.
Oh yeah. All the other ones until now have just been normal cities outside of the distortion itself.
Thanks to that, we didn't even know we were in a palace our first time going into Kamoshida's.
That's still part of the palace, though. The city may not have been distorted, but it was cognition. The palace rulers may have been criminals, but they were social enough to know the city layout. But Futaba probably doesn't. In fact, I'd bet she isn't even interested in the outside world.
Hence why the whole thing is a bleak desert. Understandable, considering her lifestyle.
I doubt many famous criminals are shut-ins like her, though. Hopefully that means we won't have to go through all this desert business in the future.
That might not necessarily be the case. Many upper-class citizens travel by limo or plane, so they don't know or care about city life.
A plane? Damn, that sounds pretty good. I mean, wouldn't you want to go to a palace way up above the clouds if you could?
Totally.
I think a flying bank is quite enough, thanks.
I have to say though,
Thanks,
the topic of the area outside the distortion is fascinating. Depending on the criminal, there may be an exact replica of Tokyo within their palace. I would love to examine the aesthetics of such a strange place at least once.
Huh. You don't got a damn thing but art in that head of yours, huh?
But it's true that an observant criminal could have a true-to-reality city in their palace. Although even if such a place did exist, it's not like we'd have any use for it.
Would we? Infiltrate palace. Est-ce qu'on a-tu les requêtes en même temps?
Listen up.
Ah oui, on en a une couple.
Okay.
On va faire ça entre les... On en a un. Ben, on va commencer par le palace, puis après ça, on fera Mementos. Quand on attendra dans le délai, là, après avoir volé le trésor, puis en attendant que le deadline arrive. Alright.
Oh.
Hey, we've changed to our Phantom Thief costumes. That proves she sees us as a threat now. Let's be careful.
Time to work. Let's go, Joker.
Alright. Parlant de persona, j'en ai 3. On est correct. Alright.
I'll just add this.
On va sauvegarder ici, puis on va terminer le stream ici pour le moment. La semaine prochaine, on rentre dans le donjon. La semaine prochaine, il va y avoir de l'action, du fun, du plaisir. Ben, il y a toujours du plaisir, mais dans différentes chances de plaisir. Du gameplay, sorte d'affaires, ça va être moins blablatique. Quoique c'est Persona 5, on s'entend. Mais Il va y avoir du, c'est ça, il va y avoir du combat. Donc, merci beaucoup à tout le monde qui va être avec moi ce soir. Merci beaucoup à GGG075. Merci à Monsieur Marc QC. Merci à Dragon Master 30. Est-ce que j'ai oublié quelqu'un? Non. J'espère que vous avez apprécié le show de ce soir. Je vais de retour la semaine prochaine à 19h pour qu'on continue Persona 5 Royal. Mon nom c'est Dan, je fais partie de l'équipe de Niveau Suivant. Niveau Suivant, c'est d'abord et avant tout un marathon annuel de jeux vidéo au profit des organismes de bienfaisance du Québec. Le marathon de cette année, il s'en vient à très grands pas. Il commence le 3 octobre prochain. Les détails sur le marathon s'en viennent dans les prochains jours. Suivez notre page Facebook, notre site internet pour tous les détails sur le marathon qui inclut qui, quand, avec qui, quel jeu, quand, quelle heure, quelle fondation commence des fonds pour, puis combien de temps ça va durer. Ça s'en vient vraiment dans pas long. Là. On commence notre promotion dans quelques semaines, comme d'habitude, avant le marathon. Fait que manquez pas ça. Sinon, manquez pas nos streams hebdomadaires. Jeudi, Matt va être de retour et continue Punch-Out sur Wii. Dimanche, on continue notre partie de Donjon Dragon. Live à 19h30, Heroes of Many Worlds. On va conclure la petite aventure dans Mount Celestia ce vendredi. Donc, c'est dimanche, je dis, excusez-moi. Manquez pas ça. Lundi prochain, Yann va être de retour parce qu'il a pas fini son jeu hier, Yann. Fait qu'il va finir Eternal Sonata pour de vrai. Ah non, il disait qu'il allait peut-être faire un stream vendredi. Gardez un œil, il va peut-être avoir un stream spécial vendredi pour finir Eternal Sonata. Mais Yann devrait quand même de retour lundi prochain. Je sais juste pas à quoi il va jouer s'il fini Eternal Sonata. Puis moi, je vais être de retour à 19h mardi prochain pour la suite et le donjon de Persona 5 Royal. Merci beaucoup d'avoir été avec moi tout le monde. Bonne journée, bonne soirée, bonne nuit et à la prochaine!